There might be some change there too, but
I got the keys.
can they see the handcuffs?
Yes, they can see them.
That's just first.
Okay, you can see. Can you put a thing down over my eyes?
Yes, I can do that for you.
And they're gonna see that my ass is in the air. God, 30 minutes in this position in this hot room is gonna be awful.
Well, if we put the.
Fucking hot room.
Oh yeah,
I'm in a hot room. I'm in a hot
There's a box
room.
fan over there that if it's moved back far enough, but facing me, it would be nice if it was on. It's just so hot.
You'll make it, Link.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world gets
wait.
hot at one time or another.
I wonder if I got my. Do you have a timer on your clock? Because I
have a
think
timer on my head.
Oh,
you have a timer in your asshole. What?
All right, there we go.
Do
you want that light out over here?
I don't know. Can you, when you look at the thing,
I'll time it.
when you turn the light off above me, can you look at the camera and see if they can still see me?
Yeah. Of course they can.
Because I don't know if they're.
No, they can't see.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they can't see.
And that.
But you have the blindfold on, so that's what matters. So.
Right, but I'm just hoping they can see me.
Yeah,
so they're not just
we got
black.
you. We got
And a fan on medium blowing in this room from the other room is.
I will, and then I'll check to make sure that's not interfering. Oh, that's downstairs, man.
Yes. Anything, because 30 minutes, I'm gonna die. Okay, now if I need somebody like he did, I'm further away from that front window where we could hear him screaming and hollering out that front window. So I don't know.
The phone's not going on, Mike.
It's not plugged in?
Oh no.
This trip has been
This has been
a hot, wet disaster. Thank you. Oh, I feel something. Okay,
all right, I'm going down.
And you're gonna start 30 when you're out the door?
When I'm out the door. And I have the handcuff keys in my hand.
All right, and they can see me. Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, as you guys know, I just was handcuffed to a baby crib, and I am in Laura Dandy's bedroom upstairs at 3830. It's labeled 3830 McMahon Road, but I found out today it's 3874, 3879, I don't know, McMahon Road in Hinsdale, New York, the site of many paranormal experiences for many different families. Some families had to run with their lives, leave all their belongings behind. And the Dandys ended up having to leave because the house tormented them beyond comprehension. And I am here. It is June of 2024, and I am handcuffed in Laura's room. My feet are on the pillow side of the bed. My rear end is in the air, and my face is right next to the window where Junior had the screaming monkeys last fall in August of 2023. It is hot and humid in here, horrific conditions. It's to bear. We only got about 1/10 of our experiments, investigations done because the conditions were miserable. The power went out, of course. That's not anything you can control, but that just makes it worse. The house is making people angry, and it does this to you if you come here, just so you know. So this is to be expected. Paul just did his, and he was just attacked on his leg, and I think he said on his left arm. So I had to come upstairs to check out the room, make sure he was okay, and then I left. I went to go back downstairs again and go outside where everybody's waiting. It's very dark outside, but we're all being quiet outside the front of the house. It is Friday night, and here we go. I'm Link Dandy Paranormal, of course. with Junior on this trip to New York. As I have asked you 1,000 times, why do you want me at this residence? I want to know what you want with me here. I wish I had a spirit talker or necrophonic so I could hear something instead of you communicating with slapping me. But if that's the way it has to be, then oh well. Last night you didn't let me sleep in here until the break of dawn. I've been exhausted all day. What do you want with me here? Why do you want me to come to this residence? If you speak loud enough into that little black piece of equipment on the table to my left, where that camera is and the tripod, if you speak into it, we will be able to hear you when we play it back, if there's anything that you need. Normally, when I come here and I'm doing in necrophonic or a spirit talker in the basement, I usually get responses where people are laughing and screaming and hooting and hollering and having a good time. And if that's what I'm here for, I don't mean to insult you, but it's not that good of a time. I mean, oh, you're coming closer to me. I heard the floor. What do you want? What do you want with me here? Are you going to scream at me like you did Paul? Because I can feel you right next to me. Are you going to scream at me? Because I want you to say it loud enough so that they can see you on camera and hear it on camera. What do you want with me? I heard you walking to the left of me. Are you to my right now? Or are you above me? Are you in front of me? Hovering around like the entities did with the dandies? In this window, in that window, then they're in the room, then they're outside, then they're up their ass, then they're in the attic, then they're outside, then they're in the pump house. You have ants in your pants, you can't sit still? You made Father Al do the cross when he pulls up? What do you want me here for? Is there a relative of mine that wants to tell me that they love me? Because I'm not pretending like I don't know you exist. I already know you exist. So what do you want? Can you make that squeaking monkey noise outside this window again? Tell me what you want. The last time I was here was in November. What do you want? I just painted Mary's room. Are you pissed? Fuck. Did you tip that over? Or was that me? Do you like Mary's room that I painted? Clara says that she wanted pink. Do you like the color? Are you talking into that little voice recorder so that we'd be able to hear you later on when we play it back? Do you have your head right next to mine? Are you on the bed with me? I don't feel you, but are you here? I'm in a very a compromising situation here with how I'm laying because there was no other way to do this. I could feel you over my head. I hope people on the camera could see you. You're over on my right now. Tell me what you want without being an asshole about it. I know you're not my mother because you wouldn't be so rude. Did you like that little stunt that Paul and I played last night? Tell me how you feel about that stunt. If you're the same one that knows Laura, I'm really pissed that you bothered her when she lived here. And I'm not backing down on that. Are you a man or a woman or a teapot or a pallet or, I don't know, a flower? What are you? The devil? Answer. Are you the one that kicked out the family, the Dandies? If you're just some random spook that's playing havoc with this house at this time, you can move on. I want to talk to the ones that were so rude to the Dandies or the one. I don't care about no fly-by-night spook. I want to know who harassed the Dandies. And I want to hear why. Give me your name. Tell me your name. This isn't a joke. You can free yourself if you put some effort into it. No one else can free you but you. We can help you But you have to want it. You could go into the light with the rest of them, or you can stay here being the miserable entity you are. I hear that you're laying and waiting. Yeah, I was given a little tip. What are you waiting for? This position that I am in, if you don't know, is very compromising. Yeah, I know this is really bad. You can have your way and really do some damage. The least you can do is tell me what your name is. Get your arms away from my neck. I'm not interested in that. That is wussy. I can see what you're doing. And I'm irritated that you're not communicating with me in a way I can understand without cutting my head off. I'm going to have a few people over tomorrow. And I'm inviting you to see if you'd like to join us with cake and punch. I'm bringing back the dandy tradition. And in the backyard, rain or shine, we're having cake and punch with people's names on the cake. And there's going to be visitors. And I want you right there in the middle with everybody else. But in exchange for the festivities, you need to tell me who you are before I leave here Sunday morning. And if you tell me early enough, we can get your name put on the cake too. Why do you keep moving around? Sit still. You know, I don't like kids with ants in their pants. Get away from my left ear. If you're not going to stick your tongue in it nicely, then get away from it. Are you going to get me your name before it's cake time tomorrow so that I can get your name put on the cake too? I don't have a gift for you, but I don't have a gift for anybody. It's just a celebration of us all being together. And of course, Claire's not going to be here, but we're reliving her tradition. And there's meaning to that. There's meaning behind it. This is Clara's house, not yours. And if she had the means, she would live here today until her last dying day. And if you had a part of kicking her out, you can still ask for forgiveness. Are you the same one that was just harassing Paula a little while ago? Paul's not used to being freaked out. What did you have to freak him out for? Why couldn't you be a human being with him? Give me some answers. I'm paying attention to you. The least you can do is be responsive with me. I just heard you on the floor again. I don't want you walking away. What's your name? Hey! Answer me. Tell me your name. I want your name. Tell me your name. Spell your name out in the recorder. Give your name to me. I'm asking you to communicate with me and give me your name so we can add it to the cake for Saturday. Did I go to school with you? Are you a relative of mine? Are you a relative of mine that I don't know? How old are you? Are you female? Because I think you're male. Can you speak into that recorder? Did I go to school with you? If so, give me your name in on that recorder. Talk to it. Did you follow me here from where I live, or were you here all along? How come you're making everybody so mad the last 4 days? Does that make you happy when we're not happy? How come you screamed at Paul when he came up the stairs harassing you? He didn't scare you. He came up the steps in front of everybody, loud and clear, pounded his feet, and yes, said derogatory things to you. Yes. He didn't scare you. How come you had to take it a step further and scare him? You could have played the game equal. What's with the upper hand? Give me your name so I can put it on the cake. We can make amends. Doesn't have to be this way. One hand washes the other. I'm sure some relative of yours said that at one point or another in your life. Or maybe someone you went to school with said that. I don't know. I'm sure you heard it somewhere. Your name. Are we just some random folks that run into each other? Or did you know me? Tell me your name. Can you tell somebody outside downstairs your name? If you don't want to tell me, you can go up to them and whisper in their ear without being an asshole about it. You can tell them your name. If you don't want to tell me, I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. Immigration and whatever it is, where you go across the border over to Canada, they don't trust me. So why would you, I guess? Yeah, excuse me, sir. Who do you sleep with? What the hell does that have to do with anything? So if you don't trust me, they don't trust me. Maybe I had a bad record in a different life, but so if you don't trust me, you don't want to tell me your name, you could always tell them. And then they can tell me so we can get your name on the cake. You have to keep flying around me because I can see you going round and round. Well, I can't see you as humans see you, but I can see you the way humans cannot see you. So what's this going about round and round? Why are you doing that? I mean, you don't have pants on, so you don't have ants in your pants. What's the problem? Is that this just the way you live? Blocking light from a window on the grass in the backyard? What is that? If you're trying to say hello, they do have scribe writing or something where somehow or another you can get a pen and write down your note. You can turn a light off, you can block me from seeing light. You can write a note. If you need to tell us something, you don't have to be that way about it. You can just tell us. Obviously, you got some decent capabilities. You should use them to your advantage so that we can get you help if it is that that's what you want. The only other thing that I could think of is you like to be devious. And if you don't want to change and be nice, then I guess you got to go on and be devious. You already know I got the Lord on my side, but it's my understanding the Lord can give you permission to do whatever you want to do to me. But if you don't suck up to him, then you're not going to get what you want from him. To torment me. Am I not worth your time? I want to know who this is. And if,
Coming up. Coming up.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
You all right?
My arms are falling asleep. Yeah, I had, it was circling over my head. It was 2 times it was doing something in the stairs.
Officer came to the rescue. You all right?
So 2 times I freaked because it was coming up the stairs. So,
We had coyotes up in here too. We heard the coyotes out there.
oh no, I didn't get it.
Well, I know you didn't.
No. Wow. How far away?
In the holler.
Down by the road.
Yeah.
Something tipped over there, but I don't know if I did it or something.
I can't believe we were sitting out there. I was in the driveway and I was sitting where we were, and there was a big bang. It came. I didn't know if it was from the pantry or my phone. I can't.
In the house?
I heard it coming from inside the house. Both of us did. I can't believe you didn't hear it.
No, I didn't hear it.
Maybe because of the fan.
No, maybe it was on the,
Well, it was on that side of the house.
that's weird.
So,
What room do you want? Because I'll bring this room later.
I'm going west,
What, oh,
but,
what room is the
we're
next?
gonna be going downstairs.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Just
loud.
myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give us a minute, guys.
Yeah. Do they want, any light effects or no?
He might.
Who's next and where?
Chuck.
All right.
All right, let me bring this.
And that recorder?
Sorry, guys,
Good.
I gotta pay
Good
attention.
bang on the house?
Inside the house.
Oh,
It was
so
either,
they're inside.
it was either Mike's room or the pantry.
I don't know how to lift up this recorder without